when we get here and I make this overhook, is my partner generally knows this is the side I want to go, so they shift all their way to that side. See? This is actually kind of a good thing. You just want to make sure that when this happens, create an angle. And what I mean by that is this is an attacking angle. This is where we're going to be working from. My hip goes out a little bit to the outside. Now my elbow and knee, which we've been talking about all week, are connected and framed. Very hard for him to pass on that side. But we're going to still work the hook sweep. But now it's the overhook is part of our control, but I want to get wrist control. And as an exercise right now, we'll work different ways to collect this, but for now I just want you to bring the hand in, put it in your pocket. Now when I sweep him, because of the distance between our hips, mount is going to be challenging. So as I take my partner over, I'm going to drop my shoulder, lift the hook, and you're going to see we're frozen here. I'm going to, as he's falling, the hook switches from the top leg to the bottom leg. Then we enter into our knee cut position. Foot is not back. Foot should be in front of your hip because I have to anticipate his knee pushing me forward, see? So I want to get in here, solidify my position, keep my weight back. I can start working cross face. Then you can enter into your pass. The switching the hook allows you to staple the leg, which minimizes his hip movement. You have to understand, every time you sweep somebody, you got to expect a response. And the more experienced players will always want to start moving that hip out to either never concede the sweep or counterattack. So it's essentially you maintain control of the hips all the way through. Right here, see, I move to the outside. Just scoop the hand in, bring it close to your hip, shoulder down, hook up, and as I sweep him over, switch. I can take this out. I can just block his hip here. As long as I hold in heavy cross face.
Yeah, blocking that hip made it hard for me to bump.
Just see how I put the hand on the hip? There's no need to really lock under, but neutralize the knees, block the hip. The most important part is when you finish the sweep, you end up in a stable position. Those of you who compete, you can sweep somebody and wind up in their half guard. You get 2 points, but you're in their half guard. This is a 5-point move. You sweep them, you hold the position. Once you hold this, if you have a strong knee cut game and you're already past the knee shield, it's almost a guaranteed 3 points. So you're up 5 instead of 2. So tactically, this is also a strong approach if you're a competitor. So one more time. I overhook, I move my hip out, I just bring his arm in. Like I said, he's conceding this right now. We can work on how do we collect this hand, but just for the exercise is about how do we finish the hook sweep. Switch the hook, hips back, block the hip, block the shoulder. Then I can open my knee, boom, and finish. Okay? Are there any questions? Yes?
When you're blocking a hip, is your elbow like on his leg to stop that?
Yes, that's a great point. My elbow's out, the knee shield. See? Here. And you notice from here, if I sense this arm coming down, you can shoot your underhook. But I can just block his shoulder, see? And then work my way through. But yeah, great question. Keep the elbow pinned to your hip. Okay, we good? Let's go. 1, 2, 3.